A man struggles to save his family from a strange and deadly occurrence in a castle they've inherited. In this video, let's go ahead and talk about Castle Freak.
Rising with each beat of the music is ringing. We're flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in.
How's it going, everybody? This is Novakast back with another video, and with this one, we're going to do a quick review of the 1995 Castle Freak, directed by Stuart Gordon, written by Stuart Gordon, and by the way, the story itself is based on works from H.P. Lovecraft, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about it for this video, and Dennis Pauly, hopefully I said that name correctly. It had, or was casted by Jeffrey Combs, Barbara Crampton, Jonathan Fuller, Jessica Dollarhide, Massimiliano Sarcelli, Elizabeth Cazzo, Luca Zangretti, Helen Sterling, and many, many others. How do I even talk about this? Because this film is very simplistic in some way, where it's like, or at least, if anything, when it comes down to the premise, or at least the horror premise, I should say, where, again, a family inherits a castle, but soon realize that there's something going on in this castle. Actually, in fact, immediately showing us that there is something terribly wrong with the first scene or so of Castle Freak. We have, again, the family who, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes down to the father character, he kind of reminded me of the Jack character from The Shining a little bit, where things are going wrong or things start spiraling out of control for this character, where inevitably, due to stress, he starts, dealing with either, alcohol, adultery, whereas the mother is trying to keep everything together. Not only that, but she also has a disabled child or disabled daughter, who, by the way, is blind. So to an extent, especially when it comes down to the major threat, which being the freak in the castle, there's some sense of dread for that particular character, especially, again, she can't see what the major threat is. So in that regard, it's all kinds of bad. I will say and the reason I wanted to do this was mostly because it is, again, based on some of the works of H.P. Lovecraft, one of my favorite horror writers. And to some extent, this movie in of itself, it's very simple. What we see of the castle is gorgeous. The characters themselves, although kind of reminded me of other movies, were okay, especially when it comes down to the story. The freak itself, although, when it comes down to experimenting with, makeup, or at least the makeup work for the freak itself is amazing. And I guess everything till the climax is, pretty good. I will say this is one of those movies, or at least classic movies, that I absolutely enjoy. Absolutely enjoy. So, with that, I think overall, this is an excellent movie, or at least something that you guys should check out. And when it comes to classics, really awesome, especially when it comes to horror. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and give this a 10 out of 10. Even though some characters kind of remind me of other things when it comes to other movies, I still like the characters. The story itself is very simplistic. The threat, even though, again, you're kind of told way at the beginning what's in the castle, what would possibly harm everyone. It's a major threat, and in terms of the story and how things are told, or unravel, I should say, it's done pretty well. And especially with like the ending, and especially with horror, and where the ending should be, at least in my book, the ending should be either bittersweet or, if anything, dark, for that matter. Like no win situation. But anyway, with that, again, 10 out of 10. I enjoyed this. Go check it out for you guys if you guys want to check it out. Please do, because it's a great film, especially for classics. So with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below. Also, if you guys want, check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. This is Rob Novakast signing off. Have a good one. Take care. Peace. 2, 3, 5.